What actually destroyed the friendship between Selena Gomez and Brooklyn Beckham? Was it an innocent crush that crossed the line, or was there something darker happening behind closed doors? Because new reports are flipping everything we thought we knew on its head. And there's one deleted interaction that nobody's talking about yet. That piece of evidence? I'm saving it for the end because it changes everything. Look, we all saw the photos. Selena, Brooklyn, and NICOLA PELTZ inseparable for months. Red carpets together. Premieres together. Taking naps in the same bed together. Cooking videos. Late-night hangouts. They were a trio that seemed unbreakable. And then suddenly radio silence. No more Instagram stories. No more group photos. Nothing. Just a cold, abrupt end to what looked like Hollywood's tightest friendship. So, what really happened? The first rumor that surfaced? Allegedly, Brooklyn Beckham started catching feelings for Selena Gomez. And I mean real feelings. Not just friendship vibes. According to these new reports, all that closeness, all those sleepovers, all that time spent together allegedly confused Brooklyn. He supposedly started seeing Selena as more than just his wife's best friend. And NICOLA? She allegedly started noticing. The way he looked at Selena. The way he laughed at her jokes a little too hard. The way he always made sure Selena was comfortable. Small things that add up. And if you're NICOLA PELTZ watching your husband get starry-eyed around your best friend, that's a nightmare. But here's where it gets messy. Other reports claim something completely different. That Selena Gomez was actually the one who walked away from the friendship. Why? Because NICOLA allegedly turned into a diva. Reports suggest NICOLA started treating Selena badly. She was jealous of the attention Selena got. Photographers always focused on Selena. Headlines always mentioned Selena first. And allegedly NICOLA couldn't handle it. There are even claims that NICOLA would position herself in restaurants to block photographers from getting clear shots of Selena. Petty behavior. Controlling behavior. And when Blanco entered the picture as Selena's boyfriend, NICOLA allegedly treated him poorly too. So Selena finally said enough is enough and cut ties. So which story do you believe? Was it Brooklyn catching feelings? Or was it NICOLA's jealousy and mean girl energy? Because here's the thing. Both narratives have evidence. Let's break down the body language. Go back and watch those old videos of the three of them together. Watch how Brooklyn looks at Selena. There are moments where his gaze lingers just a second too long. Moments where he leans in when she talks. Moments where NICOLA glances at him with a look that screams discomfort. Was that just paranoia on NICOLA's part? Or was she picking up on something real? And then look at NICOLA's behavior in group settings. She always positioned herself between Selena and Brooklyn. Always. She controlled the conversation flow. She made sure she was the center of attention. Classic territorial behavior. Was that insecurity? Or was she responding to a genuine threat? Now let's talk about what fans uncovered. Because the internet detectives have been working overtime. Fans went back through old Instagram posts and noticed something wild. Brooklyn used to comment on Selena's posts all the time. Sweet comments. Supportive comments. Sometimes even flirty comments. And then one day, they all disappeared. Deleted. Every single one. Who deletes comments unless there's something to hide? Unless someone demanded they be removed? Fans also noticed that NICOLA stopped tagging Selena in posts weeks before the public fallout. She was erasing Selena from her social media slowly. Quietly. Methodically. That's not an impulsive decision. That's calculated. Here's what I think really happened. I don't believe Brooklyn had a full-blown crush on Selena. But I do believe he was enchanted by her. Selena Gomez has that effect. She's warm. She's genuine. She's magnetic. And when you're spending that much time with someone who has that energy, lines can blur. Especially if your own marriage has cracks. And let's be real. Brooklyn and NICOLA's relationship has always seemed performative. Overly curated Instagram posts. Constant need for validation. That's not confidence. That's insecurity. So when Selena came into the picture with her effortless charm and massive fan base, NICOLA felt threatened. Not because Brooklyn was in love with Selena, but because Selena represented everything NICOLA wasn't. Beloved. successful on her own terms, unbothered. So NICOLA allegedly started acting out. Subtle digs. Passive-aggressive behavior. Making Selena feel unwelcome. And Selena, being Selena, probably tried to smooth things over at first. But once Blanco got involved and NICOLA allegedly treated him poorly too, Selena was done. She's protective of the people she loves. If you disrespect her man, you're out. Simple as that. But here's the twist nobody's talking about. What if both stories are true? What if Brooklyn did develop feelings and NICOLA did become a diva in response? Because that's how these situations usually play out. One person's insecurity triggers bad behavior. That bad behavior pushes people away. And suddenly everyone's pointing fingers trying to figure out who started it. It's messy. It's complicated. And it's very human. Now, let's talk about what this means moving forward. Selena is thriving. She's engaged to Blanco. She's glowing. She's living her best life. Brooklyn and NICOLA? Their marriage already looks shaky. The Beckham family drama with the documentary exposed cracks. NICOLA's relationship with Victoria Beckham is notoriously tense. And now old friendships are being dissected. If this rumor about Brooklyn having feelings for Selena gains traction, that's going to put even more pressure on an already fragile marriage. Because once that seed of doubt is planted, it grows. And here's what I want to know from you. Do you think Brooklyn actually caught feelings for Selena? Or do you think this is just a cover story to make NICOLA look less guilty for allegedly being a diva and pushing Selena away? Because the timing of these reports is suspicious. They're coming out right as the Beckham family is under scrutiny. Almost like someone's trying to control the narrative. Almost like someone wants sympathy. Was that a strategic move or just coincidence? Let me tell you something from personal experience. I had a situation in high school that was eerily similar. I had a best friend. Let's call him Raphael. He started dating this guy and the three of us became inseparable. And I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I developed a crush on his boyfriend. I was 16. I didn't know how to handle those feelings. And looking back, I did messy things. I played both sides when they fought. I told each of them to break up with the other. I was manipulative without even fully realizing it. And eventually they did break up. And I actually asked my friend if I could date his ex-wild, right? He said I should have told him sooner. So I went out with the guy a few times. And you know what? It was terrible. He thought burping and farting in front of me was hilarious. I do not find that funny. I need manners. I need mystery. My husband and I have been together for 13 years, and we do not do that. Some boundaries should exist. But the point is, feelings get messy when you spend that much time together. Lines blur. Intentions get confused. It happens. So when I see Brooklyn, NICOLA, and Selena taking naps together and spending every waking moment as a trio, I understand how feelings could develop. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's human. But here's where I differ from some people. If I were in NICOLA's position, I would never allow that dynamic in the first place. Not because I don't trust my partner, but because I know myself. I have insecurities. I have past issues. I couldn't handle watching my husband get that close to another woman even if she's my best friend. That's just me being honest about my limitations. So if this rumor about Brooklyn is true, I don't fully blame him. I blame the situation. You put three people in constant close proximity, especially when one of them is Selena Gomez. Something's going to give. But personally, I don't think that's what happened. I think the second narrative is more believable. That NICOLA allegedly became a diva. That she was jealous of Selena's attention. That she treated Selena and Benny badly. Because NICOLA has always given off mean girl energy. She doesn't look approachable. She looks like someone who would ice you out if you got more attention than her. And Selena Gomez has excellent judgment when it comes to people. She doesn't just cut people off for no reason. If Selena walked away from that friendship, something significant happened. NICOLA must have crossed a line that Selena couldn't forgive. And that's the real tea. Not whether Brooklyn had a crush, but whether NICOLA's insecurity destroyed what could have been a beautiful friendship. Because at the end of the day, this story isn't about Brooklyn. It's about two women who were supposedly best friends until jealousy and bad behavior allegedly tore them apart. And that's the saddest part. Selena probably genuinely cared about Nicola. She probably wanted that friendship to work. But you can only tolerate so much disrespect before you have to protect your peace. So here's what I think happens next. This rumor about Brooklyn will keep circulating. Nicola and Brooklyn's marriage will face more pressure. And Selena? She'll continue thriving because that's what she does. She rises above the drama. She focuses on her career, her relationship, and her happiness. Meanwhile, the people who allegedly wronged her will scramble to control the damage. And we'll all be watching to see who cracks first. But remember that deleted interaction I mentioned at the beginning? The one that changes everything? Go look at Brooklyn's Twitter from March 2 years ago. There's a thread of replies to Selena that got scrubbed from the internet. But fans archived it. And the way he was talking to her? That wasn't just friendly. That was flirty. That was crossing lines. And if Nicola saw those messages? No wonder the friendship imploded. That's the smoking gun nobody's talking about yet. But now you know. Want to know what other celebrity friendships are secretly falling apart right now? I've got a video breaking down the Justin Bieber and Hailey situation that connects directly to this Selena drama. Trust me, you need to see it. It's all connected. Drop a comment saying Berry Blast if you made it all the way to the end. I see you and I appreciate every single one of you. You're the reason I keep bringing you this juicy tea every single day. Now smash that like button. Share this video with your group chat because they need to know the truth. Hit subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss when I spill the hottest celebrity drama. Let's get this video to blow up because this story deserves to be everywhere. I love you guys. Now go watch that next video. I'll see you there.